Hey, a quick update from the community side from things I've seen. I keep up, or I try to keep up with a lot of the things you do through this Discord feed, forum activity or GitHub activity. It doesn't catch all the GitHub comments, and especially in PRs and stuff. But so I think we get about maybe 1 to 5 people a day join, and then sometimes looking at the graphs, we get maybe 1 to 10 people a week leave. And usually I welcome people. So I give them a quick hello, welcome in type message. And we've had kind of a lot of activity in Discord lately. The past 2 weeks have actually picked up in Community Help Desk. We went through a couple of, like a week or so of no activity here. And then we had a handful of things here. Amy's actually jumped into a couple to help out, which has been really cool. TT, I think, has been in as well. So this brought this up. I pointed this to the Awesome Redwood link, but it's somebody posted down below that it's about 2 years old from the last update. So maybe one day we could kind of think about updating that or figure that out. But this guy, Chart Garink, came in, and I think it's a cool thing. I think it's a good thing. He is actually, like it says, working on a rebuild of his web app in Redwood. And for Barrett, that is a win. So this is their website, research equals publish openly. And they got a grant to build this thing. I'm guessing in 2020, maybe before 2020, but it ran out in 2022. And then they went to this model to pay to close. And so then apparently that's been sustaining them. So if you go to FAQ here, they were funded by the Shuttleworth Foundation until the end of 2022. And I think it's a win because they're deciding to convert their entire project over to Redwood, which for me shows that they trust the platform, their stability, in the way they see things, have enough commitment to it that they want to migrate what they've built into Redwood, which isn't, trivial, especially for something that's a production level application that probably has some customers. Another win from the community side, I think, is this templates Redwood. Guy put in forums and in Discord that they started this up, and it actually came from one of his company at the bottom is an Australian company. Looks like it may be just a local web dev agency, but they put together this CLI tool for MUI integration. Templates Redwood Pro setup. Choose your template type. He has different levels to it. I don't know how successful it's been so far, but I think it's cool because somebody's put this out there. They built it, they put it out there, they've integrated it into Redwood and, sort of extended Redwood. So, when you set that up, you get these templates that are in there. He did the same for scaffolds, I believe, here, or user management. Yeah. So again, another win, a community win. And, part of me thinks community wins are like people being involved. And we've had some of that as well. Quinn's Code has been one. He's been a guy who's been involved. Denmark, of course, has been all over GitHub and the forums as well. But I do like these community efforts too, where we see people that are migrating entire apps. This is the second or third that I know of that has said they've migrated a production app into Redwood. So I think those are pretty cool from the community side as well that you might not see. So something I think is worth watching are these trends, trending search terms here and top preferred topics. For instance, clerk consistently shows up in the top referred topics, and these are topics from external sources. But something interesting is, how do I use MUI, Material UI, to get form values, which ties back into the thing that the person put out. So they develop extension for MUI, and it's one of the top search terms. Something I saw that stuck out to me right here, where we've got anonymous users, 4,000, 7,000, back down to 4,000 on April 3rd, 4th, and 5th. And that spike is interesting because we usually average around 2,000. So that spike got me to wondering, what is it? It does not match with any announcements. But what it does match with, and what I think it is two things. I think it's this Twitter engagement with Dax and David Price that started on April 3rd. Then we get into the town hall, which was also, going through Twitter. And so I think that was a bump as well. And then the 4th, Dax continues into it. And I don't know what goes to the 5th. I don't know what takes us into the 5th, but I think that's pretty cool. That something bumped the anonymous users up twice as many, up to 3 or 4 times as many users as we normally have. And on that note, one last thing. Well, I got Easter egg, but one last thing before that. These spikes in Discord visits, these correlate with actual announcements where we tag everyone. So I think that's cool too. So this is a Redwood Town Hall. I believe this is David Price's San Francisco meetup announcement. And then this is the RSC post, because we posted on the 26th. So we get about 450 people come in. Sometimes I'm scared to post to everyone because we also get people that mute us or leave the server. So you can see that as well. But I think it's okay. These numbers are tall, but if you look over here, the bars are tall, but if you look over here, it's like 2 people, 4 people, 6 people. So I don't think that it's a big deal to lose a couple people, especially if they're not caring about what we want to do. We don't use everyone very often, but when we do, it does bring people in. But I found this video and I wanted to play it.
In 2019, a group of developers fed up with the fractured landscape of the JavaScript ecosystem decided to take matters into their own hands. They combined React with GraphQL and Prisma and created an edge-ready framework for the Jamstack. So if your app has a problem, if no other framework can help, and if you like stickers, maybe you can download Redwood.